to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, now that, my friend, is very hard to do.
It is Saturday, May 11th, 12:34 p.m. and I bungee jump tomorrow. And that is so strange to say out loud. I will be jumping from the sky tomorrow. But I actually wanted to start today's video diary with a short quote from Paulo Coelho. He is the author of The Alchemist. One of my favorite books, actually. He says, "We who fight for our dream suffer far more when it doesn't work out, because we cannot fall back on the old excuse, oh, well, I didn't really want it anyway. We do want it and know that we have staked everything on it, and that the path of the personal calling is no easier than any other path, except that our whole heart is in this journey." One of the most wonderful experiences I've been having with my mentor recently is that he's been telling me to say what is real and not necessarily what is right. And I'll give you a short example of that. So I hate math. I despise it. It's just not interesting to me. And I remember in high school, I would always say something along the lines of, well, math is important and I want to get good grades and I want to get high grades. But that's the right thing to say, but that's actually not necessarily the real thing to say. The real thing to say, and what made it so much easier to just do well in math and to get the high grade and move forward and get the scholarships, go to college and travel abroad, was to say actually what is actually real, which is the truth is I hate math, I despise it, I don't need it. I pay somebody to do my taxes. I probably will not really use it because I spend most of my time reading and writing. So that's the real thing to say, that I hate math and I still need to get high grades and succeed and do well, because my doing well in math is going to contribute to my doing well in life in these areas, getting a scholarship and traveling abroad eventually. Once I was able to be real with myself and to remove all of that resistance and the pretense, everything became so much easier. So one of the reasons why I do these crazy things like jump from a cliff is because it forces me to be very real. It places me in this space of excruciating honesty, where I can't have this mask on anymore and pretend that everything is okay and I'm pretending that I'm okay and I'm doing the right thing and I'm a good person. I can put all that aside and say, actually, what is the real feeling here? And who do I really want to be and what do I really want? And once I can confront that fear before I jump, it makes it so much easier to confront that fear in other aspects of my life. So I don't know if this helps you. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But what is the real thing that you're afraid of saying? Alrighty, that's all for today.